All right, hey, Mega here. It's the next day, and here we are. So we're gonna do a sport mode delivery test. So there you go. We're in sport mode, and so we're gonna start off with 6,186 miles, and then we're gonna go do our thing. Oh, it says we have 52 miles. So we might have more range today because I didn't have the battery fully charged yesterday, but it was. According to this, it said it was fully charged, so, but it was still charging when I pulled it off. So now when I pulled off the connector, the green light was not on. It was not charging, so it was fully charged. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna go head on to the package center, load up some packages maybe, or we'll go out and meet a driver, and then we'll go do the thing again, and we'll see how many miles we get. All right, so we're starting off with 6,186 miles. All right. Cool. Here's my go. All right, so I want to point out, yeah, the weather is lovely today. Look at that, it's all blue skies, so that's a good thing. All right, it's still like 60-something degrees out, but yeah, I saw ice forming on the cars this morning, so it must have been really cold. All right, so yeah, the cold weather might eat up some of the range, but we'll see how that goes. All right, here's my go. Okay, so if I can, I'm gonna try to keep the fan off today since it's pretty warm. It's warm inside the car. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here, you know, greenhouse effect and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try to keep the fan off as much as possible. That's the same thing I did yesterday. Okay, so unless it get really cold, you know, if I get cold, I'll turn the heated seat on or the steering wheel or something, so to help keep me warm. But for the most part, I'll leave the fan off, okay, because the fan eats up a little bit of power. Okay, so it looks like the first part of our journey will be, what is it? A little bit of freeway. All right, we're gonna do about like 7 miles of freeway to get to the package warehouse. All right, cool. Huh, that's interesting. The engine is on right now. Why would the engine be on? Why would the engine be on? It's in EV mode, and I don't even have the heater on, man. That's kind of weird. Yeah, we're in EV mode. Why is the engine on? That's a good question. Maybe because it's cold. It's like 54 degrees outside. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not supposed to be on. I didn't turn it on. It's supposed to start out in. It's supposed to start out in. What is it? Normal. It was an eco mode or something. Okay, whatever. Yeah, you can see, even it says trip average something miles per kilowatt. That's what it says when it's in EV mode. So we're already burning gas. So I don't know what's happening here, guys. The engine is not supposed to be on, but for whatever reason it is. So we're on the freeway. We're doing about 65 miles an hour. He's going to try to keep it around 65. So, all right. Okay, here we are at the package warehouse. We got 47 miles of range, down from 52. All right, we're at 6,194 miles, and I remember we had like at least 350 miles of HV range, so it did eat some gas on the way here. I don't know why. I guess maybe because it's cold or something. Anyway, here we go at the warehouse. Okay, so they hooked me up with the driver, and we're gonna go meet him and take some packages off of him. It's me and another driver though, so like we're gonna just really attack the driver, man. We're just gonna take like a crap ton of packages out of him. All right, here we go. All right, here we are going out to meet our driver somewhere in South San Jose. Yeah. All right, guys, there we go. We're all loaded up. All right, so I'm gonna go organize this stuff. I kind of just threw it in here. I'm gonna try to organize it a little better so I can find stuff, and then we're gonna go deliver the gifts. All right, here's we go. Hey, here's me here. So I'm done with my first load. Yeah, there it is. It's all gone. All gone. It's about 2 o'clock. I think I have about 30 miles of range left. So I'm gonna call the driver and get more packages. Yeah, not too bad. Nice day today. All right, here we go. Alright, he's been here, and I just got done delivering the last package after my break. I know I took a break, and then I called the driver and asked him if I needed any more packages. And then he said, I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'll call you in like 20 minutes. I was like, oh, and I was like, alright, I'm just gonna chill here then. So hey, he's getting paid to just sit and wait for the driver to finish lunch, I guess. My lunch isn't like until like later, like until, until like 5 o'clock, so I gotta take a really late lunch because I start PVDs start pretty late in the day, like around 10 or 11, even 12 sometimes. So yeah, okay, whatever, man. I'm just he's making us just be chilling in the Rav4. Maybe I should find a place to charge. That's what I might do. 20 minutes might be able to, well, yeah, we're doing a range test, so I can't find a place to charge, I guess. So alright, well, yeah, I need to make it. We'll just be chilling out in here until the driver calls me, and then we'll go load the Rav4 Prime back up with the gifts, and then we'll go deliver them. Alright, let's make out. So far, I need to make us deliver like 43 stops or something, and like 47 packages or something. Yeah, quite a bit. So, and it's only been like 2-3 hours or something. So I'm ready to go out and do it again. Alright, let's make out. Alright, so it turns out that that driver didn't need any more help. so he's sending me back. Let me close this freaking sunroof. Alright, yeah, so they're sending me back. They're sending me back to the warehouse to pick up more packages. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's a bummer. Well, but man, we picked that poor driver clean, man. There was like 3 of us, all right? They sent me and some other lady, and then he already had 1 PVD. So yeah, man, we picked that guy clean. All right, and then they just want me to go back. They're like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff here you could deliver. Come back to the warehouse. I'm like, okay. That's kind of a waste, but oh well. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to the warehouse, and then I'm just gonna load up again and then go out and do more deliveries. All right, let's make out. All right, guys, I got my next load. So what wound up happening was I went back to the warehouse and I said, hey, we're gonna send you out to help the driver. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of like in that Rose Garden area in San Jose, kind of near downtown San Jose. And it's just a bunch of big packages, man. I was like, I wish I had a bigger vehicle, man. I could have helped him out more. He had like one stop that had like 6 packages or something. I was like, no, I can't take that. It's too big. Maybe I could have stuffed it in the front. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, definitely, you're definitely limited on the stuff you can put in the Rav4, dude. Especially big stuff. Like the big stuff just takes up a lot of space, and you can't take anything else. I think the good thing is to take like a handful of big stuff, and then a bunch of us the small stuff, you know. The small stuff is what's going to keep you busy, you know. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to take a quick snack break, and then I'm going to head back out to work. Yeah, I didn't even give me that many stops, man. Let me see how many you gave me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like five or 6 stops, man. I was like, no, come on, man. You can give me more work than that. Well, let me see. Let me call him. I'll call the warehouse. Oh yeah. So he gave me one that's like called a missort or a misload or something, and it's like it's a package that doesn't like belong on his route, and he wanted me to do it, and it's on the way back. So I was like, all right. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna go back to the warehouse and pick up more packages like before. So I don't even know why they sent me out there, man. There was already another driver there too. So I was like already unloading stuff. I was like, damn it, I should have got there faster, is what I say. This is a little idiot. It was a Camry or something, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna deliver these big packages, and then that's it, man. They weren't even that heavy. All right, it's big out. Oh, by the way, so Hades Mega has been trying to keep it in sport mode, but I hate that the Rav4 doesn't stay in sport mode when you press the start button, you know. But we're at 6,222 miles, and then we got 15 miles of EV range left. It looks like we got maybe like 45% charge. All right, cool. All right. All right, hey, he's Mick here. So I've got a bunch of more I got a lot of packages. I got like more than 50 back there. So this is gonna take me a couple hours to deliver these. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be delivering them in hybrid mode because I only got like 2 more miles of range left. So I got about 6,233 miles. All right. And yeah, so we're nearly out of miles. So when it switches over to hybrid mode, I'll let you guys know how many miles it is, and at the end of the day, I'll tell you how it was driving the Rav4 in sport mode, delivering packages. Okay. But there's only a couple. The deliveries are like right around this area, like where the center is, so it's not too bad. Not a lot of driving, so. But there's a lot of stops. There's a lot of packages to deliver, so a lot of small ones. All right, here's we go. Time to get back to work. I just had lunch. By the way. Yeah, I know it's like hella dark outside. We have lunch really late. Sitting here at the light, it went into hybrid mode. All right, there you go. Engine's on. We hit 6,235 miles. All right, so we'll go. I'll figure out how many miles that was, and then I'll talk about how the day went. All right, here's my go. All right, hey, it's Mega here. So I'm pretty much done with work for today. I did like 100 something stops today. So I'm like, I think I grabbed like way more than I should have. I should have taken like half for that last one. All right, so yeah, it was like 50 something stops. So that's like 50 stops is like a whole day's worth of work, man. Pretty much. And I did that in a few hours. So. And yeah, I don't like delivering packages after 9. It's almost 10 o'clock right now at night. So anyway, so since the last video, I got the miles calculated and everything. So we started with 6,186 miles at the house. All right, when it was fully charged, and we ended when we hit hybrid mode, it was 6,235 miles, and then I've been driving. It's 6,264 miles. Wow, man, I drove like 30 extra miles in hybrid mode, okay? And it's like 46 degrees outside. It's pretty cold. So yeah, and so by my calculations, all right, 6,235 miles minus 6,186 miles is 49 miles, all right? So we were able to drive 49 miles on just electric only. So that's pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. All right, and that's better than yesterday. And mind you, we were using I was trying to use sport mode as much as possible. So using sport mode and eco mode, it doesn't really matter. I guess it depends on the type of the driving you're doing and how much you're mashing on the pedal. All right, but one thing I did notice is that I kind of like delivering packages in eco mode, because it's hard to drive the Rav4 slow when the throttle is so sensitive, all right? And also the steering wheel, all right, the steering wheel, this guy, the steering wheel is hard to turn. It's harder to turn in sport mode, all right? Because it tightens up the steering. It gives you more weight to the steering. So it feels more sporty, you know, that type of thing. Well, in eco and the normal modes, the steering is really light. So, and I kind of like that for doing deliveries, because I don't have to turn the wheel. I don't have to put much effort into turning this wheel, okay? That's what I say. All right. So yeah, so there's that. But you know, honestly, I think just keep it in normal mode would be fine, you know. Then you'll have some power, you know, and it won't be super jerky, you know, on the takeoff. If you're trying to, you know, if you're going fast, like more than 20 miles an hour, I guess the sport mode is okay. All right? It depends on how trained your foot is, type of thing. All right, whether you like to step on the pedal a little bit or a lot to get it to go, you know. And I feel that I think normal mode is kind of like the best for doing deliveries. All right, it's kind of like in between everything, because when you're doing deliveries, you're not going very fast, man. You're going like 15-20 miles an hour trying to look for freaking the numbers on the houses and stuff. so yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, I drove all over the place today. So hold on. Let me drove calculate 78 this. Miles today. All right, I did the calculations from here where I am right now. Right, so I'm at taking my second lunch break. Is what I'm doing. So apparently, if you go over like 10 hours, you're supposed to take a 1 hour lunch break, and I only took like a half an hour lunch break. So I have to go take another lunch break. I think I was supposed to take a lunch break earlier, you know, but I just barely went over 10 hours. I'm like, oh, damn it, I gotta take a lunch break. So I'm just here just trying to burn some time. And I know I gotta wake up tomorrow to work again. So like, I want to get home and so I can rest, you know, because I'm going to do this again tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it'll be the same tomorrow, because we get paid like double time pretty much tomorrow, time and a half or something. So Anyway, yeah, so that's how it was today. 49 miles of range, not bad. So that, I mean, that goes. Yesterday was 42 with mostly like driving in eco mode the whole day, and then today was mostly sport mode, and we got 49 miles. All right. And so I guess it's really dependent on the conditions and how, you know, how you're driving it. But Hades Mega was able to get 49 miles today, right? But I did do a different route today too, so there's that. I think yesterday I did kind of more kind of high speed, long distance driving, because I had to drive to like Saratoga. That's not around here, so I'd say okay. But yeah. It's totally possible to get anywhere from like 40 to 50 miles. Yeah, when I started this morning, it said 52 miles. I've never seen it see 52 miles on the estimator, the EV mode estimator. It said 52 miles. I was like, whoa. I was like, I've never seen it say 52. I've seen it say 50 or like 48, you know, and we got 42 yesterday. We got 49 today. So, but maybe it could be because I didn't have it fully charged yesterday. It says it was close to 100%, but it was still charging when I pulled it off. So that may have contributed to the extra, what, 7 miles that we drove. But I don't think so, man. I don't know. It's dependent on how fast you're going, man. And we were just driving really slow the whole day, you know. That's just how it is when you're delivering packages sometimes. Okay. So that was my second day doing the PVD range test, all right? But this time we did it mostly in sport mode, okay? So, and I'm shooting this vlog during my break, so 49 miles of range, and then yeah, we drove like 78 miles with plus that, like in hybrid mode, you know, type of thing. So yeah, I had to burn some gas today, unfortunately. I still got 2 miles of EV range. I used the charge mode out there. I kind of like if I have to go door to door, I would rather do it in EV mode. But I think in hybrid mode, it's okay. Because when you go to door, if the battery needs charging, it's gonna just kick the motor on, you know? And then yeah, pretty much you're not going very fast, so you're still driving it like an EV pretty much. So only just when it needs to recharge the battery enough to get it going, you know, does the motor kick on. Or if you're going to go like kind of fast, you know, like over like 20 miles an hour, it might kick in or something. Pretty rad vehicle though. The Rav4 Prime is a great delivery vehicle. The only thing is like there's just not a lot of space in it, you know. I wish it had more space. It was a little more spacious. Seriously, it's only like a little bit bigger than like a Prius V or something. Like literally it's almost the same as a Prius V, but like it's just taller. That's the big difference with the Rav4. Yeah, I wish they'd have a van like this, and that would be great, man. I would love that. Okay, so that's the end of today's kind of range test. I hope you guys enjoyed it. 49, 42, yeah, so I'm probably not gonna do one of these again for doing deliveries, but you can expect to get anywhere from like 40 to 50 miles of EV range if you're delivering packages. I was gonna say, all right, let's make out.